Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy.
Mr. Magazine.
Mr. Magazine.
Yes.
You charge shipping on eBay.
Yes.
I am contemplating starting to charge shipping on eBay.
Two things we have free shipping. Photos, smaller photos.
Okay.
Like 3x5s and sports cards.
And why would that be?
Very cheap to ship.
Okay.
Well, baseball cards are 60 cents, and the photos, you can go $3 roughly around there.
And you use, for the baseball cards, you use the eBay standard envelope that they have. Yep. But that's not the only reason why you have free shipping on baseball cards.
It isn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not what you've told me in the past.
No. What's the other reason?
Your competition all has it.
That is true.
Do I have to tell you what your business plan is when you told me that's what it was? Apparently, I guess
too
so.
Too much competing. Yes.
I guess so. But yeah, so that you have free shipping on because your competitors all have it, and it's kind of expected in that area that it's going to end up happening.
It's funny because even sometimes if we sell an expensive card, say a $300 card, and we put shipping on it, we want to ship it priority.
Right.
And then they even get mad at that sometimes. They even expect the expensive cards to be shipped free. Crazy.
So the sports card, that's just kind of the mindset of people.
Yeah, definitely.
So why do you charge shipping, and how do you charge shipping as far as how do you figure out what shipping is? I mean, I know you use calculated shipping, but I know you also have a handling in there. So why don't you walk me through real quick the what and the why so that I know how to do it properly?
So the calculated, obviously, they weigh the item. And then for handling, it's $1.50.
Okay.
And I don't even think that's enough, but I mean, how much can you really charge for handling? So you can't go too crazy. But and other than that,
now what you were going to say it covers, but you never finished your sentence.
What covers it? $1.50. Oh, it covers employees.
Okay.
So going up ladders and the time involved to pull an item, pack it, list it. It's more than $1.50, but we want to get something back on our the cost of the employees there.
Right. Because if you think about that, if you were to break listing, packing, and finding into 3 separate tasks, that's 50 cents per task.
Right.
How many items can they find in an hour?
It could be anywhere from
roughly
15 to 30, depending on what it is.
So even if they found 30 regularly, that's $15.
Right.
How many items can they list in an hour?
15 to 25.
So that's $12.50.
Yeah.
So you're still losing money because you actually are paying the people more than that. So, but at least it helps you recoup a little bit there.
Exactly, yeah. And then anything that's 21 inches at the limit for post office?
22, yeah.
22. Everything over that we do through UPS.
Now, what if somebody were to buy 20 items? How do you figure the shipping on that? Because you do combined shipping, correct?
So I do an actual shipping cost of his medium flat rate, say it's $15, and they bought 15 magazines. I would add $1 per that way. So it'd be less than $1.50 handling per, but it's still $1. Cost me something for them to pull it. I'm only paying one packer to pack it, but you still got to pull 15 items and list 15 items. So, and most people don't complain. It's when you sell like 30 or 40 of them, then you charge $30-$40, and they say, "Oh, wow, it's cost $60 to, ship it." I'm in the USA, but then I try to explain to them. The handling. That's for eBay for the most part.
Right, yeah. Because Amazon has its own shipping set up the way that it has, and so your website, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. So eBay is the one that's got the most latitude on how to set it up. Right. I had free shipping for a long time, and there were a number of reasons why. And I guess one of the things that got me over there, well, the number one thing that got me over there was the very fact that eBay claimed that it would push you higher up in the search. And to me, that was worth it. A few years later, it doesn't appear to be so. And it almost seemed like the whole industry was going toward free shipping. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the whole industry moved away from it and said, "Oh no, we can't afford to do this."
Well, I think it's after COVID, as sales were dropping little by little each year, which is how it's been for me. If you're doing that, you have to start charging. You have to make something then. You know what I mean? So it's not like you were selling 50 items a day now, and you were then. Now you're selling less regardless of the free shipping. So it's not really helping you increase any sales or anything.
Right. Well, there were some days, and I've documented it there on the show. Check it out. Live show, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays, where I'll have gone a day and I've sold 2 items.
Yeah.
And that's using promoted listings as well. And I sit there and I look at it and I go, I've got free shipping, which is supposed to kick me up the algorithm.
Right.
And I've got promoted listings, which is supposed to kick me up the algorithm.
Take offers?
And I take
You
offers.
Take offers, yeah.
So I'm doing everything that's supposed to be making my items sell, yet I have a day with 22,000 items where I sell 2 items.
That's crazy.
Why don't I take my chances on charging shipping? Because
You can't go to zero. I doubt it.
it's unlikely that it's going. So in other words, it almost seems as though they oversold free shipping, or
Right.
perhaps, and I'm making this up because I'm not certain exactly when I changed that model, 2017, 2018, something like that. Perhaps when they said that free shipping was going to push you up the algorithm, perhaps it did.
Right.
But now 3, 4 years, 5 years later, 6 years, whatever it is, with all of the tweaking they've done to their algorithm, maybe they've de-emphasized that and never remember to tell anybody that, oh, by the way, remember how we told you in 2018 free shipping would help you? And, obviously they're never going to release what their algorithm
Never
is.
revised it.
But exactly, that at the time, on a 100-point scale, free shipping was worth 10 points, let's say. Well, now it's worth 3.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden now it's not giving me the boost that I expected, and maybe it's not giving the boost that it had
Even
been.
promoted. How many years has that been going on?
Quite a while, yeah. Years, yeah.
Before COVID, or
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so-
definitely.
And again, sales were high back then when we were doing promoted, and as the years go on, sales are decreasing. So are they really helping us? At this point, they can't be helping us almost. And I think we've done away completely with that. Right?
Yeah, you're not doing it, and I'm going to be after I retire. I'm going to be tweaking my promoted as well, and basically turning them all off and then turning back on select ones as well.
I think that's when you do that. I think I'd like to do mine, but a smaller percentage, 2%, maybe 5% on certain ones, because I did lower my sale from 50 to 40% to give me some leeway for promoted, if that helps out.
Yep. So I've begun to do it, and I'm charging calculated shipping with the $1 handling charge, and one of the reasons, again, I went into having the free shipping because of the boost in the algorithm. That was number one reason. But the number two reason was, and we've called them in the past, and this is somewhat disrespectful, but we've done so. We've called them cheap Charlies. And those are the people that you're charging the shipping, and it's $4.32, and they say, you can ship this out for $3.68. Or this showed up here and you charged me $6 and it cost $5.12. I want an 88-cent refund. Or the people that will sit there and they'll say, well, you're charging $6 shipping on one. I bought 3. You should be able to ship them all for $6.50.
Yeah.
And those are the headaches that having free shipping I never have to deal with. So now that I've begun to charge shipping again, those headaches are going to come.
And real quickly, when you have someone return an item, you don't have to pay to ship it back then.
Who?
Like you don't if I send an item to someone on eBay and they return it to me, I got to pay the return shipping. If you didn't charge them shipping, then you're not paying them.
No, I still pay for
you
shipping
do?
back. Yeah.
How do they calculate that?
Based on the weight. Based on the weight. Yeah, no, they charge me. So my question is, how do you deal with those people?
I do the best I can. I try to remember them, especially if I'm asking 20 on an item and they're bugging me for 10, or if they have insulting offers, and then they're doing that. I probably just ban them after the first time I download. Like, I don't need this anymore, because they don't get in. They think everyone's a garage sale seller that they're working out of their basement and have very few expenses. Not you.
Oh no, of course not. Of course not. Of course, you would not. But, you would not put me down on my own show.
No, I try to explain to them, and some people may get it, some people may not get it, but I'll just say, hey, we have a dozen employees, we have the warehouse, we have lots of expenses go along the way. I can't just ship 5 items for the $7 that it fits in this envelope for. It's got to be more than that. And they either take it or leave it, so.
Yeah, and that's kind of, again, when you have free shipping, nobody ever complains. I've never had anybody complain about that. If I offer free ground advantage shipping and I ship it out to them priority, they don't complain, oddly. And there are times when I'll do that because I'll sit there and I'll look and it'll be like, it's $7.15 to ship it out regular. Yeah. It's $7.20 to ship it out priority. And oh, by the way, I can use a Tyvek priority envelope. I saved actually a little bit of money shipping it to them priority. Yes, I'm going to do that. But I've never had anybody say to me, you promised Ground Advantage. How dare you ship it to me priority?
Right.
I would have bought it 2 days later. It showed up too soon.
Well, a lot of buyers, and I've learned this even more now, having the bigger sale since we went from 25 to 33 to 50%, and now we're down to 40. But no matter what you charge for your item, I don't think the shipping really factors in the price you're asking. They want a deal no matter what. So if you're charging 10 for shipping, they want to pay 7. If you're charging 50 for an item, they want to pay 30 or 20 or 10. So I think we experimented years ago for me free shipping on stuff, and we're getting killed on the big items, but it really didn't matter. We weren't selling more items and getting more money for the items because of the free shipping.
Well, and that actually is another issue as well. People are used to making their percentage offer, whether it is 75%, whether it is 50%, whatever that percentage is. And for some reason, they don't understand that if you're charging $20 plus shipping and they make you a $10 offer, they're paying $17. If I'm charging $20 free shipping and they make me a $10 offer, they're paying $10. You actually have $7 to ship it out with. If it costs me $7 to ship it out, I'm making $3 with my fees. I'm making about 40 cents. Because it is amazing the number of people that will come through with a half price offer on a free shipping item. And I was like, and we're not talking I'm asking $1,000. They're offering me $500. We're talking I'm asking 20 and they're offering me 10. It's like I'm not making anything on it.
They just want to get a deal. They expect a deal. And they want to get it for less than whatever you're asking on it, regardless of shipping and anything else, any sale, offer, whatever.
So am I glad that I did the free shipping? I'm glad that I tried it. Did it help me? There's no way to ever know. It does have its upside. It does have its positives. You get a lot fewer complaints, a lot fewer problems, and I do appreciate that. You don't have people sitting there nickel and diming you, yelling about every little penny. About again, you can ship out for $4.32. Why are you charging me $4.50? Because I don't want to deal with $4.32.
You can ship the surface mail.
Exactly.
Or the best is when they have magazines. You can ship this media mail. No, you can't. You really can't.
Right, and I do not ever have those problems because with free shipping, they don't care. I mean, I ship it out. It's on me how I'm shipping it out, and I'm not. There's no potential for them to save money based on how I ship it, so it doesn't make any difference at all to them. We will be, or I will be going into using calculated shipping in 2024. The main reason, which I did a video about 6 months ago, that I was contemplating doing this, is because the shipping costs keep going up. My costs keep going up. I can't keep eating the cost year after year, and that is one of the downsides of the long tail. If I could list 1,000 items this year and know that 900 of them are going to sell this year with shipping based at what the prices are right now, I can factor that in. That isn't a problem. If, however, 200 of those items are going to sell 6 years from now, when priority shipping or ground, where a 15-ounce package instead of being $6 to California is $12 to California, that takes away all of my profit. And so that is part of the problem as well, is I sit there and I see that year after year with the long tail, free shipping is difficult to maintain because things sell years afterwards. And it even happens on things that I listed years ago. I'll have a postcard that's sold that had $2 shipping on it. Now, leave out the eBay standard envelope. That's a whole different world. But when I listed it in 2008, 2010, I could have shipped it and made money at a $2 shipping. Now the cheapest you can ship something like that is $3.66. So it's gone from where I could make a few cents to I'm losing $1.66.
Right. Oh yeah.
And yes, it's because it took 13 years to sell. But again, I have the long tail on my things, and I just see long term it's going to end up eating me up, and I'll be spending more money on shipping than I ever intended. So do comment down below your thoughts about that. Anything I need, any pitfalls I need to watch as I go into charging shipping again, because it's been so long. We would really appreciate that. You know what else we would appreciate? If you hit the like button. There you go. And we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.